What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we have pretty much just maintenance items. The oil, I use Mobile One, OEM Honda oil filter. Brake cleaner is a must, especially if you're working on one of these things, because subframe is in between of the filter and you. I do have the alternator and belt. I'm not really sure how much time I have because I did start a little bit late. Gaskets for the VTEC solenoid. So today, that's pretty much what we're going to be working on. I picked a beautiful day, no rain or anything like that. Let's go ahead and set the camera down and start working. So normally I think the drain bolt is a 17 millimeter, but because I have a J's Racing magnetic plug, just letting you know why I'm using a 14. Alright, so here's my J's Racing 14 millimeter magnetic drain bolt. This actually you could use for the transmission as well, just to collect metal shavings. I didn't see any prior to cleaning off, so that's always a good sign. Go ahead and plug it back up. I always use a OEM Honda filter. Always go OEM. The aftermarket filters, they don't have enough holes here, so that messes up the circulation of oil. Well, the filter is located on the other side of the subframe, so in order to get to it, you kind of have to reach in there at an awkward angle. So I'm going to be using this kind of like locking mechanism. As you're loosening it, it will tighten onto the filter, so that way you can take it off. So I got the filter off. I was able to spray some brake cleaner on the inside because it's super filthy under there, bro. I gotta like power wash the whole underneath. But yeah, so we got the filter off. As you can see, made quite of a mess, but nonetheless, we got it off. I'm actually gonna go ahead and take off the cowl so I can do the VTEC solenoid gasket. I'm thinking it's leaking, judging from all the oil down there. I'm gonna clean off the rest of this mess, and then we will go up top and try to get this solenoid out. All right, guys, so the car is back on the ground. Definitely a lot easier to see where everything is now. We have to get to those 10 millimeter bolts on the bottom. You have a clip that you have to get rid of here, and then 2 clips in the back.
One pair of pants later.
That was a pain in the ass, but we have the VTEC solenoid gasket, and looks to be a little bit damaged. It is supposed to look something like this, more rounded. So yeah, take this out. Okay, so cleaned it up a little bit, put the new gasket on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the surface to where the solenoid goes, and we'll go ahead and reinstall it. Did the oil change, VTEC solenoid gasket. Man, that was a pain in the ass. I'm all dirty. Did start seeing white smoke, and that was actually residue that was on the header. Let it burn off. I'm letting the car just idle for right now. As you can see, the sun is pretty much going down. Thank God I beat the sun, because I would not be able to work out here. There's no lights out here. Good morning, good morning. It is the next day. Right now I'm about to go grab some breakfast real quick. It's a little bit chilly morning, which I like. Alright guys, so like I said, today we are going to be finishing up part 2 of the maintenance video. I want to go ahead and get that alternator as well as the belt slapped on. I'm going to be heading over to my boy Jay's house. He's going to give me a hand with the alternator. Alright guys, so we at my boy Jay's apartment. This is his 2011 bagged SI. He still needs wheels, and look, there goes my old HFP lip. Still good, didn't even need to paint it. We're about to go knock out this alternator and the belt real quick. Let's go ahead and get started. So you take a 14 wrench and then you take a breaker bar.
I just learned shit like a week ago, literally. I'm like, this whole time I'm usually double wrenches and shit.
Nah.
Try to stick that in, pause.
Alright, go ahead. Hold on.
Try to angle it, yeah. My lord, yeah. That's clearance?
Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, see, every time I work, bro. It's like Instagram and everybody know, I'm like, oh, this dude's doing a new video? Alright, so I got the belt out. This thing was about ready to snap. You usually want to check the belt and make sure that it's not discoloring and it's not turning brown. Then also to check the ribbing on the inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's definitely a lot of cracking going on. So something to look for if you guys are wanting to change out your belt. Here's the part number for you guys if you guys are interested. Guys, so we have the alternator on. We went ahead, just hand tightened the bolts. So what we're gonna do now, or what I have up now, is College Hill Honda. I have their website, and you always want to double check specs. You never want to go with the first one, but it says for alternator bolts, you're going to want to torque it to 17 pound-feet or foot-pounds, however you want to call it.
There we go.
Put it back.
That's a 10 mil nut, for those who don't know.
Oh yeah, for that. We got everything torqued down the spec. Now we're gonna put the belt on right now. Probably start from the bottom and then just feed it through. So this is the orientation that you're gonna wanna go ahead and put the belt. I recommend you wanna feed it around the bottom of this while you're pushing tension down. Pretty much just wrap it around the bottom here so that way it seats on the top. Because this top lip right here is very high, so definitely recommend to come in from that bottom part. So we are pretty much finished up. Went ahead and put everything back together. Belt is on, alternator is on. So we're gonna go ahead and do a check start and see if everything turns on. Let's check it out. Good. Good. It's not moving, right? Yeah, good. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I got pretty much most of all the stuff that I wanted to do. I do have to do a valve adjustment and I do have to do an alignment, so that's probably gonna be coming up real soon. My painter Drew told me that the winglets are painted, so everything is good to go. I'm just waiting on the brackets from Japan. If you guys like the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.